Hi there beautiful people, and welcome back to another video, and of course welcome if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and today I will be sharing how to do a drag marble. But of course, if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you would like to do so. Hit that notification bell as well and become a part of my little nail family. But in today's video, as I already mentioned, I will be sharing two different techniques on how to do a drag marble. And of course, I am going to use this beautiful Sally Hansen polish as well as 3 additional colors from their Insta Dry collection. I have bought these polishes myself, but I just love how opaque these are and how easy to work with they are as well. They tend to dry a little faster too, so if you're just starting out doing nail art stuff like this, you might want to switch to another brand which the polishes dry a little slower of. But as tools, you can definitely go for 4 different options. I'm just going to share 2, but you can always use a dotting tool, a sharper edge dotting tool, and different sized brushes. But for today, I will be sharing how to use one of those pointy end tools as well as one of the brushes. What you want to do first, of course, you might have already applied this color to your nails, and make sure that is completely dry before going in with an extra wet layer of that base color. Then you want to blob on the other colors that you really want to use to create this drag marble. Make sure to not over flood the nail because you don't really need a ton of polish. You can just do like tiny blobs on it like I'm doing right here. And of course, if you have shorter nails, make sure not to add a ton of polish either. Then you want to take your tool as quickly as possible and just swirl the polish around, kind of mangle it up into each other a bit. As you can see here, with a metal kind of pointy tool, it gets a little like draggy, kind of like cutting down the colors a bit. Don't worry if it looks a little messy, a little cut up. It really doesn't matter a lot because you are going to add a layer of top coat afterwards, which really smoothens it down and just makes it all like flush and stuff like that. But to add a little extra, because I'm only using creamy like polishes, I really wanted to add some loose glitter as well. And I've got like a ton of glitter in my nail art collection stuff. It is insane. So it was quite hard for me to just pick a random glitter, but I saw these kind of like opalescent ones and I was like, these are going to look really cool, especially because I'm using different types of pinks and a purple color, so it will look kind of like really unique in my opinion than if I would, for example, would have just taken a simple purple or pink glitter. But you can definitely pick whatever glitter you like. Maybe you even want to skip the glitter part. That is totally up to you. There are no rules to nail art. I just felt like adding a little extra glitter because, you know, I just love my glitter. And one way to adhere the glitters is just to put them right into the tacky polish like I'm doing here. I'm just using a dotting tool for that. I just slightly dip that in a little bit of water. Then it's really easy for me to pick up the loose glitter and just simply place it onto the nail. You don't have to apply a top coat layer first before going in with the glitter. You can totally do so if you feel like your polishes that you've just marbled together are a little bit too dry already. You can definitely add a top coat first, then put the glitter and then go in with another layer of top coat. But then the second technique I really wanted to share with you, this gives a more flush, soft result in my opinion. So the first steps are really similar to the other ones. So you want to go in with another layer of your base color and just glob in some tiny dots or tiny amounts of polish. I actually had a little bit too much of that medium pink on there, but that's totally fine. You can just swoop off a little bit if you even feel like you really added too much. But other than that, just take your brush and just swirl it around. Make sure there aren't like really big patches of one single color, or at least that was the look I wanted to go for, to really swirl it up a lot, to really marble those colors together. And yeah, it's really easy. Of course, don't over marble this because it might look a little muddy and the colors might fuse into one solid color. So you just want to give it a couple of tries before you feel like you've got a hang of it. And once again, you don't have to be a nail art ninja to do something like this. As I mentioned earlier in the video, if you are working a little bit more slow, you're just starting out, no worries, just take a polish brand that has polishes that don't dry as fast as these Sally Hansen ones that I'm using today. Also, you can just keep on readjusting it, but make sure you do have some speed in your motion, because we are working with regular nail polishes which air dry. Of course, you can also do this exact same technique with gel polishes. You can definitely take your time while doing that because it won't harden out unless you cure it under LED lights. But after that, just add your glitters like I did for the previous nail. And once it is all dry, you want to go in with your top coat. It is once again totally up to you what kind of top coat you would like to use. I'm just using one by Orly today because I felt like I hadn't used this one in a little while, and it really fused the thumb that we did really nicely together. As I mentioned, if you're using metal tools like a dotting tool or a pointy kind of tool, it might look a little like raggedy and just like height differences in the nail polish on the nail surface. This top coat will definitely make sure it looks perfectly fine without any dents or crazy stuff happening. And of course, the top coat will also seal in the loose glitter you added perfectly. If you feel like there are still some edges poking up, just apply an extra layer of top coat once the previous one is fully dried. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you liked it, and as usual, I hope to see you in my next video.